This is Troy.
This is Nate.
And using this crazy contraption from the heyday of the 1950s American cocktail party,
We're going to try each one of its recipes and find out which one of these long-forgotten libations still stands the test of time. This is the Vintage Bartender.
Hold on. Pre-game it.
Pre-game. Don't worry about what this drink is. Pre-game. Don't worry about it.
It's a Black Talon.
What the hell does that mean?
Opposite? I don't know.
No. Sorry.
You just got it?
I'm slow
Finally?
on the uptake. Not gonna lie.
All right.
All right, everyone. Welcome to today's episode of the Vintage Bartender. I'm Nate.
I'm Troy.
And today we are going to explore the greater and deeper world of the 1950s Bar Aid Cocktail Rolodex with today's episode, the special episode, because we're going to do a twofer. Time
You
to
know
do
what?
two.
It's time we get a twofer in here.
You know, I feel like we've been doing one.
Yeah,
and
one at a time. Who likes that?
That's kind of bullshit.
It's an instant gratification kind of world out there.
It is. And so we're here to help you. So today's episodes, drink number 3 and drink number 4, ironically, the Brandy Alexander 1 and Brandy? No, I fucked it all up. Alexander number 1
and Alexander number 2.
See, I've already caused a lot of confusion because when you look at the internet and you talk about the Alexander, there's a lot of confusion.
Confusion, conflicting opinions, perhaps.
Exactly. Is it the Brandy Alexander? Is it the...
Some people call it the Brandy Alexander. Is that the number 1? Is that the number 2?
Yeah.
It kind of depends on where you look.
Do you use gin? What do you use? What do you use? So today we're going to clear it up, at least as far as the bar aid's concerned. I mean, is this like truth? Sure.
Yeah.
Big T truth, little T truth, that's up for you to decide. So anyway, we're going to do what we're going to do.
We're going to drink them, and we're going to tell you what they are
That's
and how
right.
they taste, and we'll see. We'll just go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But before we get there, should we tell them a little bit about
Outtake.
the Alexander?
Take that again.
I don't even know where I was.
Well, let's tell you a little bit about the Alexanders, number 1 and number 2, like history-wise.
All right.
Boom. Throw it to the history.
History.
The Alexander, a dessert-esque cocktail because of its cream and chocolatey notes, originated, like many of the other cocktails in our bar aid journey, in the early 1900s. Some say the drink was made to honor the baseball player Grover Cleveland Alexander, while others say bartender Troy Alexander named it after himself after creating the cocktail in celebration of a successful advertising campaign for the railroad. Either way, the first Alexander recipe appeared in print in 1916 in Hugo Enslin's Recipes for Mixed Drinks, which was the last bar guide to come out of New York before Prohibition. What were people thinking? Variations of the original recipe of gin, creme de cacao, and cream have sprung up over the years, with changing ratios of spirits, making the cocktail usually boozier with time. Probably the most popular variation, spawning around 1937, is the Brandy Alexander, which uses a smoother brandy as a spirit while keeping the original recipe's equal part ratios. The Bar Aid, for some reason, calls the original Alexander recipe Alexander number 2, and the latter Brandy Alexander, Alexander number 1. Your guess is as good as ours as to why. Now that we've cleared that up to the clarity of mud, back to making cocktails.
All right, welcome back from the history. I sure didn't learn anything because,
I didn't either. It's still confusing.
it's still confusing. You know what I mean? We're here to
But
drink.
what's not confusing is that there are 2 of them, and they're different, and we're
right.
going to try each one of them.
That's right.
A little side-by-side action.
Let's get this going.
Which one are we starting with? Are we starting with number 1 or number 2?
We're number 1.
Yeah, we're not savages.
We're not savages, for Christ's sake.
All right.
There's number 1. We'll queue up number 2 in a bit. So let's see what's on number 1's
All right.
recipe. We have, of course, with anything, ice.
Ice.
Check. But we've got a equal parts ratio of 1/3 brandy.
Brandy.
Check. I'll let him pour that. 1/3 creme de cacao.
Creme de Cacao. And tell me a little bit more about the Creme de Cacao.
Well, you tell me more about the creme de cacao.
I don't know. I
It's
think
a
it's
chocolate
chocolatey.
liqueur, that's sure, no doubt. But tell me about the provenance of this particular bottle.
So this
The creme de
particular
cacao.
bottle is not any Creme de Cacao that you can get at your local beverage store.
Well, it might
this
be, but
one
that particular one.
is circa this actual vintage era of
1950s.
1950. This was given to me by my grandfather, and it has seen not better days, but it's been around quite a while.
It's seen some shit. Not gonna lie.
And I sipped it a little bit for us to make sure it wasn't like
Make sure it was
totally
all right.
sideways, and it was good.
All
It was
right.
good. So it's got a nice note. I would say almost coffee-like, but chocolatey at the same time.
Well, it's cacao, so it better be chocolatey.
I know. So anyway, so we got what?
One third brandy.
Okay.
Alexander number 1.
And how much is this one?
1/3.
1/3.
Equal parts.
Equal parts.
Bang.
Ooh.
Thick.
It's a little thicky thick, like I like my women.
It's in 21st century.
Thicky thick.
Thicky thick. And then 1/3 cream.
1/3
A
cream.
weird left turn into the booze world.
So equal parts, right?
Equal parts.
Equal parts, equal parts, equal parts. A little cream.
I'm not gonna lie.
This is organic, I believe.
Sure.
Sure.
Why not?
And this one, is it shaken or stirred,
That
sir?
is a shake. And then
Shake?
shake and strain.
Shake and strain.
Yeah.
Can we get some shake music?
All right. Do you feel like that was a good shake?
A little more?
Do you feel satisfied with that shake?
No, we do a little more. One-handed. Because I'm a baller.
Yeah, man. You're a pro. It's super profesh, this whole fucking thing.
Yes.
All right.
All right, we got the coupe glass for Alexander number 1.
Alexander number 1. AKA the Brandy Alexander, AKA
Ooh.
the internet
Ooh.
argues about it. Jesus H. Christ. Look at that. It's
Look
like
at that
eggnog.
creamy goodness.
I feel like that's a light pour.
I might have not
Might
got
have
enough in
jacked me
here.
a little bit on that one. That's fine.
You know what? I think we made one.
You know what?
I made one drink that I just put in 2 glasses.
I think one's probably fine.
That's fine.
Because if I had to drink both those things, I'd probably freak out a
All
little
right,
bit.
Alexander number 1.
Alexander number 1. Do we want to
Alexander
like?
number 1.
Yeah. Let's see about the Alexander number 2.
Let's do the Alexander number 2.
Alexander number 2, number 4 on the Bar Aid list. Different but the same. We've got, instead of brandy,
I think we got some gin.
we got some gin. Today,
You know,
the
gin
Beefeater.
is a divisive alcohol.
It is a very
You either
divisive
love it or you hate it,
Yeah,
or you
juniper
don't
berry.
know it. It is in your drink.
It's floral. It's weird. Okay, before you pour that, half part dry gin to quarter part other things. So this is like a 2-1-1 moment.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to do 2 or if you're counting
go
it as 1, or just like half
1.
of the other shit. Oh, okay, it's extra gin today. All right, that's cool.
2. The Creme de Cacao is the one. Yes.
That is half as much of whatever you just did.
Yep. Ooh, another syrupy
Thicky
pour. Goodness.
God, we should get some cinematic versions of that. We really
know,
should. If we were better at operating our gear, we'd do that.
That is actually sexy looking.
It is. And then 1, similarly, of the cream. In this case,
I'm not gonna lie, cream and alcohol makes me a little nervous
fucking scares the shit out of me.
together, but you know, for the goodness of the bar aid, we gotta.
I have oat milk in my cereal, dude. This is gonna. There may be some other
Shaker music.
Shaker music. I don't think we can clear that license, but we'll work with it. All right, so
Okay, can we get
yes.
glass it up?
So technically speaking, these are Irish coffee glasses, but I feel like they're old-timey in kind of their vibe, and that they'll provide the, oh, Jesus. Oh, dude,
I
you
made
better,
this one a little bigger.
dude, you better like, yeah, keep it on that side, bro. No garnish on these in particular, according to the bar aid.
Garnish. Okay.
No garnish. We're
We
just,
have the Alexander number 1, the Alexander number 2.
yes. And then depending on who you believe, the internet or two jabrones, yeah, these could be interchangeable, but we're gonna call them number 1
We
and
got
2.
the brandy and the gin.
The brandy and the gin. All right.
Which one to do first? I think the number 1.
You got to do number 1, man.
Okay. What time is it, Nate?
It's time for the first sip. Troy.
First sip!
All right.
I'm not gonna
right.
lie, I'm a little scared.
All right. I want to experience all of it.
Okay. It's got a
Holiday-like flavor?
It's got a
feel-
eggnoggy,
yeah.
chocolatey nose.
Oh yeah, the chocolate. I get that.
Okay. First sip.
If we have to, let's do it. All right. Alexander number 1.
Oh wow,
Dude, that's good.
that is like drinking melted ice cream.
It's exactly kind of like a chocolate praline type of
Oh my goodness.
melted ice cream.
I'm not gonna lie, the people that made the bar aid know what the hell they're doing.
Dude, whoever made this, and I'm sure there's probably lots of good information on the internet about like who made this, and frankly we don't read. So If it's out there, please leave a comment below and let us know.
That is good.
That is freaking amazing.
So I got to leave enough to do a side by side after this, but
You know what needs a little like on the top of nutmeg?
see, that's where you lose me.
Oh, why? You don't like nutmeg? Come on. Who doesn't like nutmeg?
All I know is that is tasty. I'm not a brandy guy
Yeah.
because it just seems like an old person drink.
Sure.
But that, with the creme de cacao and the cream,
Yep.
I believe the cream makes it. It puts it all together.
It
and
does.
we're using cream. We're not using like milk. We're not using like half and half. It's like the cream.
There's no almond milk. The cows gave their life for this drink.
Yes.
Dude.
Surprisingly nice. It is not wintertime right now.
No, it's the
It's
middle
not
of
holidays.
Summer. It's the middle of
Nothing
summer.
like that.
It's the opposite of winter.
But you grab this and you drink it and you're
nice.
transported to the holidays. Like, boom.
On a sleigh.
I'm not sure whether it's
Rudolph.
Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. It's
doesn't
just the
matter.
holidays. And it's, you know what the holidays give you? It's just a warm and fuzzy feeling.
You know,
That is good.
dude, is this the precursor to the mudslide?
I think this might be the mudslide before the mudslide.
Dude, I think you're right. I
You
think,
throw this in a blender and blend it up. I bet you people wouldn't even know that it's not a mudslide.
dude, I defy you, other than the color, but that's an artificial manufacturing thing. Let's just be clear about that. You know, the white tastes like a mudslide, white mudslide. Did we just invent something?
A white slide.
White slide, dude.
Dude, welcome to the Alexander #1.
The
also
white
known
slide.
as the white slide.
Was that my nickname in high school? White slide?
No, yours was brown skid mark. Okay,
Dude,
put it down. We gotta try the other one.
wait. We need to answer the question.
Don't we have to try both first?
Okay.
I think we try both first.
There's no
before
rules
we-
here.
before
There's no
we-
rules here.
Yes.
We make the rules. We make the rules. Okay, so what do we got here?
Alexander #2.
Alexander
Very
#2.
Gin forward from the
I'm scared.
I'm a little scared because
Gin and milk? Get the out of here. No one does that.
okay,
Who does this?
first sip.
All right, cheers. First sip. First sip.
First sip.
Alexander #2. What?
Oh,
What?
it tastes like creamy gin.
Not gonna lie. It tastes exactly like creamy
Creamy
gin.
gin.
What f***ing asshole invented this?
Who thought of replacing that beautifulness with gin?
Who had the little complex to run up and said, you know what, I can do better.
I'm gonna
And then
use
said
2 times as much.
twice
gin
as
you did
much
brandy.
gin to the milk and the creme de cacao.
I'm not gonna lie, that gives me the face. You know the alcohol face? You go like the. You can't do it.
Got the double chin face. Got the stank. Ooh,
Oh,
that guy.
I enjoy a gin and tonic.
Assuming it's a guy.
Of course, it's a guy.
All right. No,
I
no
enjoy
woman
a gin
invented
and
that.
tonic. Yeah, there's nothing womanly
No
about that.
female invented that drink.
That one's got penis written all over it. But I like gin.
Yep.
I like gin and tonics.
Yep.
And that, if you love gin, that is actually probably right up your alley.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I like gin. I guess I don't. I guess I don't
I like
love
gin, but I don't love
enough
gin.
to drink it as melted milk ice cream.
If you want to like have an ice cream sandwich that melts in the summertime and then just throw some gin in it,
Dip some
mix it
gin.
around, and then just like chug it like a savage, then go ahead. The Alexander #2 is the drink for you. However, I'm gonna have to do a hard pass.
You're a fucking stone cold psycho if you're into that. Okay, I mean,
Okay.
yeah. So the question that we always ask is, does it stand the test of time? Okay, I think our feelings are pretty clear on the
I think it's,
Alexander #1 / Brandy
I'm a
Alexander.
little surprised that we're so in line with our feelings each time.
Oh, well, because we're not terribly different human beings, probably.
true.
Maybe we should be different human beings, but
Okay.
I mean,
well, okay.
gonna be a day.
Alexander #1.
Alexander #1.
Does it stand the test of time?
Fuck yeah, bro.
You're goddamn right it does.
Fuck yeah, bro. I love this.
Oh, going back to this one,
Do I love it in August?
it's like Christmas in a cup.
Maybe if it had blendedness, you know, like we kind of turned it into a summer, winter version.
Okay. We're drinking the wintertime version right now.
We are.
You throw this in some ice, blend it up.
Dude.
We got summertime.
It's summertime in a cup.
We got summertime in a cup.
All right, so
We should call this the Four Seasons.
well, we're gonna call it whatever the bar aid says because this is like our guiding philosophy.
It's our guiding light.
Yeah, that's true. Brandy Alexander #1, stand the test of time. I'm hearing
Yes.
yes, but I would add some nutmeg. Try to like spruce up the holiday vibe on it. Now he's
I
gonna
think it's an
disagree.
all-around drink. I don't think you have to have it around the holidays. If you want some creamy goodness, Alexander #1.
If you're depressed in the summer and you want the holiday like Christ, you
And
can't
you're like,
get here fast enough.
I wish
Dude,
holidays
I'm
would come
loving this.
sooner.
Yeah, get yourself a Brandy Alexander. Alexander #1. #2. How do we feel about #2?
I feel like
All right, I'm gonna give it its day in court. I feel like
one more, just to
feel
make
like-
sure.
I feel like we
we
gotta
don't
give it a
want we don't want a premature ruling. Nobody likes premature anything.
dude, I'm told.
From what I hear,
So in our past episode, you probably noticed we gave a little bit of a premature ruling,
we did.
and we had to walk it back.
I don't want to walk it back. I want to give it its day in court.
Get your feelings
As you say.
straight and how you want to be about it. Okay.
Okay, one more time.
Alexander #2, gin, creme de cacao, and cream. Why?
No.
Why? Dude, I mean, like you said before, gin and tonic, love it.
Love it.
Dude, the floral, the effervescence of the tonic, the kind of citrusy vibe on it, the lime, makes total sense. Milk?
I'm gonna have to go no.
I want to like this.
I do too.
I feel like everything on
How
the
do we
bar
like
aid,
#1 and not like #2?
I mean, it just, chemistry, dude.
I think we found the rift in the matrix of why that there are so many differing opinions on the 1 and #2.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But we encourage you to make your own decision. We encourage you to try
#1.
#1 and #2. Sure, whatever. Try #1 and #2. Tell us what you think. Let us know what you feel.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we're just,
We could be off base.
dude, we've been known to be assholes up and down the court. For sure. No problem.
I mean, this is our first time too.
You know what I think it is? I think like history, like there's popularity in the various boozes and so on and so forth. So maybe gin was peaking at the time.
I think gin must have been peaking at the time because who the hell is throwing gin in this?
If we did a good job on our history, which I doubt we did, like
we
we
didn't,
might
but
we
you
might
saw a
have
little
some of that
something.
information. Yeah, so a little something. #2, gonna pass on that one, cowboy.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
#1, loving this shit though, bro.
This is good. Like,
I think brandy and just chocolate go together.
Brandy,
Cream is
chocolate.
just like the kind of
It's the-
vessel, the substrate.
it brings it all together.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
We got some good legs on that thing.
Yeah, it's good. All right, you have another one?
Another one?
You want to have another one?
I want to have another #1.
Yeah, #2.
Yeah.
I'm saying like #1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do another Brandy Alexander
Brandy Alexander
#1.
#1.
The OG legit Alexander.
As far as I'm concerned, the only Alexander. All right.
All right. That brings this episode to a close. Alexander #1, #2. Check it out. See what you think. Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
If you like the show, keep watching it. If you don't, move on. Deal with what.
We'll be here next time whether you watch or not.
We have 80 drinks to go. So
I'm up to the challenge. Are you?
hell yeah, dude.
Are you?
Are you?
Are you up to stand for
Challenge
it?
your ass to stay.
I think you should
stick around and watch us.
We just
Try it out
saved you
yourself.
from an Alexander #2. That's all I have
Just
to say.
skip it, bro.
Just
skip it.
Not good.
You're welcome. All right. Wisdom from us to you. You're welcome. Next time on the Vintage Bartender. We'll check you out later. All right. Peace.
Peace.
Later.